So if we start, as we said, on all fours, and start, hold on a second, let me just move this. Okay, so it's not quite in the right place. Okay, so on all fours, we'll start with, oh, hold on. I'm still going. I'm still doing my exercise. No. Okay. Now, breathe. Oh, here is Sushila. So, perfect. We're just about starting, Sushila, literally just now. So you haven't missed anything at all. So we're going to start on all fours. Shoulders on top of the wrists, hips on top of the knees. Breathe in, roll the shoulders back, look up, and breathe out. Down the back, spread the shoulders, look at your belly button. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, press the floor away from you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to extend the legs, the shoulders still above the wrists. Breathe in, come back down. Look up. Breathe out, extend the legs. Breathe in, down, look up. Breathe out. And then come back down, look up. Let's walk the knees all the way in between the wrists. So we skip that middle bit. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out. Extend the legs again as much as you can. Come back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press the hands into the ground. Extend the legs. Come back down. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. Come back down. Walk the legs back. Lower yourself down. Up. So we're going to put the hands, imagine we're going to come into a chaturanga. Okay, so we are in the same position as if we were going to lift up to chaturanga, but we're going to bring the feet up towards the bottom. And so we're going to do a chaturanga, half a chaturanga, basically from the knees rather than from the feet. Okay, we're going to try and do 5. I know it doesn't sound much, but let's see where we get to. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, pause a second, rest your head, look towards your left hand. We're going to do another 5. So this time, maybe bring the hands a little bit closer to the chest, a little bit further back. So that's just behind the shoulders. Okay, let's go. Feet up, roll the shoulders back. Another 5. 1, 2, extend the arms all the way. 3, 4, and 5. Come back down, rest the feet, rest the head, look at your right hand. Okay, now bring the forehead onto the floor. We're going to make gentle fists with the arms, and we're going to bring the hands where they were before, so just below the shoulders. And when we have the hands in that position, we lift the wrists, we lift the fists off the floor so they're not touching. Then we come up So there's no contact between the hands and the floor. We reach forward, come back, no contact with the floor, reach back, come back, hover, reach forward. Play with the breath, see what works best for you. Where do I need to breathe in? Where do I breathe out? Keep going. Reach forward, hover, reach back, hover. We bring the feet in as well. Just a thought, if you want to. Lifting the legs off the floor. 3 more. Last one. And then come back to the floor and rest your head on the floor. We're going to spread the arms wide, make a T shape. We're going to bring the left foot to the right hand. Come back to center. The right foot to left. And keep going. The foot goes for the hand rather than the other way around. When you have done last one, the right foot to left hand, rest for a moment. And then walk yourself back all the way to the end of the mat into a squat. Rest the forehead onto your finger. It might be the third eye on the index finger or the index finger and the middle finger. Soften the shoulders. Take a moment, maybe set an intention for the practice. And then hands on the floor, extend the legs. So the feet are about the same width as the mat. We're going to come back into a squat. If you can, lift the hands touching the floor so that the hands don't move. And then extend the legs again. And squat. And extend. All the effort is coming from the legs. Hands are not helping. If possible, keep going. 3 more. Last one. Great. And then walk the hands all the way to a plank. The feet are still a bit wider. I'm going to touch my right shoulder with the left hand and then left shoulder with right hand. 5 times on each side. Keep the hips as square as you can. This is the last one. And then walk the feet to the hands. So we're at the front of the mat now. Stay down, fold it. Lengthen the back of the legs. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out. Anchor all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach back, and breathe out. So we need to pause because I forgot what we need. So we need 2 blocks, one at the front, one at the back. So if Anybody has 2 blocks? So let's put one at the back, one at the front, and then a belt. And then, okay, then that's it, because my other props have disappeared, unless it's in here. No. Gone. Okay, that's all we have then. Okay. So let's come back. Feet hip width apart, stand tall in Tadasana. Come back to that intention we've just set. And remind yourself where you're going today. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold, hands onto the floor. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe in, step or jump all the way to Chaturanga. We've been here. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe in, down dog. Let's pause a little bit longer in the down dog because it's the first one of the day. Another couple of breaths. One heel on the floor, then the other. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump all the way. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. And breathe out, anchor all the way up. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, Samastiti. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out all the way. Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Drop the knees. Look towards your left. Look towards your right. Come back to center. Lift the knees off the floor. Left to down dog. And then shift forward to plank again. And the feet now are a little bit narrower than they were before. Still, right shoulder, left hand, left shoulder, a right hand. 5 times. A little bit more challenging with the feet closer to each other. Keep the hips as still as you can. 5 times. Come back to down dog. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, step or jump. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, ankle. Roll the shoulders back. Reach. Breathe out. We're going to do Surya Jaya. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, step the right foot back. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, twist, left hand on the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, left leg rising. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, the right leg back. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, left leg rises. Breathe out, fold. Stay folded, hands onto the floor. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, reach out with the right arm, bend the left knee. Breathe in, back. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, back. Keep going. I'm going to do 3 on each side. Come back to center. Hands on the hips. Breathe in, lengthen. I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to shift the weight back into the heels. Maybe you can lift the toes off the floor. Engage the core and the pelvic floor. And then shift the weight to the front. Maybe you can slightly lift the heels off the floor. Come back to center. Go back. Lift the heels. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Come back to center and then forward, lift the heels. And then come back to center and breathe in. As you breathe out, and fold the back. Reach up and back as you breathe in. And breathe out, Samastati. Let's take the hips. Let's take the hips and do big circles. Sorry, didn't realize the phone was on. Okay. Big circles. And the other way. And back and forward. Let's keep the chest as still as you can. So Claire. So keep the chest as still as you can. Forward and back. Forward and back. Just the hips. That's it. Forward and back. Forward and back. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Okay. Pause. Hips stay still now. The chest goes forward and back, forward and back. Hips stay still, that's it. And then side to side, side to side, side to side. Great, come back to center, left foot behind the right. Reach up with both arms, take the right hand to the elbow, the left elbow, and reach towards the right. Getting a nice stretch into the left side. If you want to go a little bit further, with the left hand, hold on to the right arm, extend the right arm. And release the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Twist, soften the shoulders. Look towards your left hand. Press the left heel away from you a little bit more. And come back to center. Coming to Vikrasana, and we're going to close our eyes. So soften the shoulders, hands in prayer. Find your balance. Again, core and pelvic floor. And then when you're ready, eyes closed. You might feel a little bit wobbly. Find that strength again, that balance again in your center. Lovely. Come back, eyes open, take the left foot as high as it will go and fold. We're not gonna bind this time, we're just gonna fold, find the block. Maybe you're holding on to the block, maybe the floor is close enough. Relax the left leg so you get a nice deeper stretch into the glutes, maybe a little bit in the IT band. Slowly come up. Both hands find the left foot behind, knees together, hips forward, shoulders back, elbows towards each other. Maybe you take your thumbs and give the arch of your foot a little massage. See if there are any knots anywhere in your arch, in your sole, in your plantar fascia. Scoop the right hip under so the hips are in line. Okay, we're going to let go of the right hand. The right hand finds the block, either flat or tall or middle, probably tall. And then extend the left leg as much as you can. Allow the leg to gently open the left shoulder. Stop the hold. So then now, instead of holding the foot from the outside, you hold it from the inside. So your thumb is facing up. And release, step back. We're going to end up in a crescent lunge. Reach up. Left hand stays, right hand finds the inside of the left thigh. So there's a little bit of a twist. Breathe in. As you breathe out, warrior one. Soften the shoulders. Breathe in, lengthen, reach back for reverse warrior. My feet were a little bit wide, so adjust them as you need to. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach forward for Trikonasana. Left arm either up or forward, as you prefer. Breathe in as you breathe out. Cartwheel the left hand on the floor next to the right foot. Take the block. Maybe having the block underneath the left hand helps for Utthita Trikonasana. So we're going to keep the right hand onto the right hip and drive the right hip back. And then only if that feels comfortable, press into the left hand, reach up and twist. Let's stay a little bit longer than we normally do, since we've got the block there to help. Another breath here. Great. Slide back, left knee on the floor, reach up. Start softening the hips. Option one is to stay, so carry on staying here. Or option two, you find the foot. Soften the hips, soften the right shoulder, let the foot pull the shoulder gently. Release. Bring the block underneath the right bottom. Walk the right foot to the left. And then sit on the block and fold. Forearms on the floor. Or if you want to add a twist, a right hand to the side so that you twist towards your right. So your left forearm stays on the floor. The right hand is on the floor. And you twist, or you stay facing forward. It's up to you, whichever feels nicer. Come up slightly. A right hand comes in line with the right knee, but maybe as far away from the knee as the left foot. Okay, so there is the left foot, the right foot, the right knee, and the right hand make a straight line. Okay, and then reach back with the left arm. So you're getting a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. And release. Bring the foot back. Put the block at the front. The right elbow on the right knee. Side angle. Breathe in. As you breathe out, Skandasana. We're going to do that transition again 3 times. So breathe in, side angle. Breathe out, Skandasana. Breathe in, side angle. Breathe out, Skandasana. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Take the block that is at the back of the mat, put it underneath your bottom and sit down. Okay, so we're in Skandasana. Reach forward with the left arm, then reach back, wrap the left arm behind your knee, and then find a bind. Then twist towards your right, so that that left shoulder gets a really deep stretch. And release. Come up, walk the hands to the middle, legs straight, reach back, interlace the fingers. The left little finger is under. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, fold. And release. Can we bring the very top of the head to the floor? Maybe you need to widen the feet a little bit more. If it goes, and obviously only if it goes, come up to your tiptoes and then all the way up. If the top of the head doesn't go to the floor, then stay folded. Or if you really want to come up, then you could always adjust slightly, maybe bring the forearms onto the floor, the legs much wider, come into a tripod as you want. And then when we come out, we're going to meet at the front, hands either side of the right foot. Press the left heel into the floor, get a nice stretch in the calf. And then step the left foot to meet the right. Stay folded for a couple of breaths. Breathe in, come up halfway, and then all the way. Breathe in, reach back, and breathe out, Samasthiti. Okay, let's do the other side. A right foot behind, a reach up, left hand onto the right elbow, gently push, or pull rather. If you want to go a little bit deeper, the right arm holds onto the left, and then you extend the left arm. Release. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. We're going to look at the right hand. Maybe press gently the right heel away from you. And release. Come into Vikrasana. Hands in prayer. Pelvic floor, core are engaged. You lift up, make yourself tall into the crown of the head. And then close your eyes. If you're wobbly, come back to your center. And if the balance is not happening today, that's okay. If one side is a lot more challenging than the other, that's also okay. Maybe we need to practice a little bit more on the side that is challenging. Great. Lift the right foot all the way up as high as it will go, and then fold. Use the block if it helps. Come back to your intention. Are you being true to your intention? Come up. Both hands find the right foot behind, knees together, hips forward, shoulders back, elbows towards each other. Again, maybe use your thumbs to give your foot a massage. And then we let go of the left hand, start reaching down, find the block. Probably the toe height is better. And extend the right leg as much as it will go. Swap the hold, so the thumb is pointing up. And then release. And find yourself back in the crescent lunge. The right hand stays, the left comes to touch the inside of the right thigh. So we're getting a stretch in the front of the hip. And breathe in, and as you breathe out, transition towards
Warrior one. Soften the shoulders. Squeeze the glutes. Check that the knees are in line. The front knee is in line with the foot. Chest nice and spacious. Breathe in, straighten the legs. Breathe out, reverse your warrior. Adjust the feet as you need to. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reverse the warrior. No, sorry, no, not don't reverse the warrior. We've just come from there. Trikonasana with the right arm where you want it, up or towards the front. Breathe in, cartwheel the right hand all the way to the floor, find the block, put the block underneath the hand. Left hand on the left hip. Decide where you want to go. Maybe reach up and twist. Again, let's stay a little bit longer. And then release the right knee on the floor. Maybe keep the block. Reach out with the left arm. And then you have the option of either staying here or reaching back, finding the foot. Allow the hips to soften, the shoulder to soften. Keep the left, no, it's the right leg engaged. So it's gently pulling on the left shoulder. And then release. Bring the block underneath the left bottom and set yourself for half pigeon. Breathe in as you breathe out. Fold. Whatever you did on the other side, maybe you stayed folding or you twisted. What feels nicer? And release. Come back to center. Left elbow on the left knee, side angle. Reach so that you get that nice stretch in the hip, in the lower back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, Skandasana. So we're going to do that another 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Take the block. Put the block underneath your bottom. Reach forward with the right arm and then back to wrap around the right leg and then bind and twist towards your left. and release. Come back to center, both legs straight. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, bind. With the right little finger under, extend, fold forward. And release. Shall we do that again? So maybe you need to have the feet wider than they are now. Maybe they're okay. Breathe in, lengthen, bring the very top of the head on the floor. Hands in a tripod. Lift the feet off the floor, engage the core. Come up. So that movement we did at the beginning, isolating the hips going back. And then all the way up. And whenever you're ready, same movement, come back or not, that's okay too. And then walk the hands either side of the left foot. So if we have the right heel, again, pressing down. Getting a stretch into the calf. And then walk the right foot to the left. Again, let's give a final stretch to the back of the legs. We're doing for time, okay? And then knees on the floor. And we're going to take the block that's at the front and the block that's at the back. And we're going to put them nearby. So I'm going to move to this block here closer to you, the mat, because I want to have equal space either side. Okay, so if you position yourself so that you have equal space either side of where you are, so that we can open up the leg. So we're going to start there. We're going to take one block. No, actually, let's start here since we're on our knees. Let's start on our knees. I'm going to take the belt. If you've got a proper belt, have the metal bit in one hand. And then the shoulders, the hands twice as wide as the shoulders. We're going to drop the bottom down to the left and reach the belt towards the right. Can you reach back a little bit? So as if you were going into folding back into a back bend. Can you come a little bit closer with the right hand to the floor? And come back to center. Up and then drop the bottom to the right and arch towards the left. Same idea. Find a little bit of a back bend. Chest forward, shoulders back, the left hand towards the floor. Come back to center. Let's fold the mat, or if you have something that you have a hand to put underneath your knees, same idea. And then come onto your knees, tuck the toes under, roll the shoulders back. And we're going to reach back with the right hand onto the right heel, and then come back and swap. Left hand on the left heel, reach back with the right. Let's keep moving. Find the rhythm in your breath so that the body almost moves following the breath rather than the other way around. Last round. And then back to center and fold the mat. Take one block. I'm going to lie down. Oh, so if you already want to start putting socks on, we're not going to do anything strenuous anymore. So let's just put socks and jumpers on if you need them, because then when we're lying down, we don't want to get up again. So just a couple of things to finish. We're going to take the blocks, one block, and we're going to put that block underneath the left bottom. I want to take the right hand, fold the right foot under, and I'm going to put the belt. Take the belt, and we're going to put the belt around the left foot. Okay, so the expression a bit of a bind comes to mind. So we've got the bind going on in the left leg and we'll fold it in the right. So we should feel it in the back of the left leg and the front of the right. So the quad, the right quad, maybe into the hip flexor and the psoas getting a stretch. This might be too intense, okay? If it's too intense, let go of the belt, let that leg drop to the floor. Maybe this is just enough. And if it's just enough, we're gonna stay here. If you think, I could do a little bit more, let's see. We're gonna take the right elbow to the wall, the floor behind. And at the same time, release the belt so that the left foot finds the floor and the right arm also finds the floor behind the head. Maybe you're using the left hand to help the left hand helps the left leg find the floor. So much going on here. Couple more breaths wherever you are. And then come back and do the belt. Put the belt to the left because that's where we'll need it next time. And then take the block, the one it's underneath you already, and flip it to the middle height. I'm going to take a couple of breaths here. Maybe it makes not much difference. Maybe it feels a little bit more intense in the quad, maybe less. I don't know. It's your body. Notice what the change feels like. Just a couple of breaths. And then we're going to extend both legs out. Let the legs, straight legs, just drop. Right, feet on the floor. We're going to take the block, flatten the block underneath the right bottom, fold the left leg under, take the belt, put the loop around the right foot, and we'll do exactly the same on this side. So see where you went on the other side. If this side feels easier, maybe there's a temptation to go a little bit further with this side. But it seems more important to bring balance than to go further and further with the easier side. So if we're happy here, we can start bringing the left arm behind the head on the floor, releasing a little bit of the belt so the right foot can find the floor. I support the right leg. Bring the attention to the breath as well. Coming towards the end of the practice, can I lengthen and deepen the breath? And release. Put the belt behind you. We're not going to need it again. Take the block and flip the block to the medium height. Notice what changes for the front of the left leg. Maybe there is a little bit more tension in the knee. If that becomes pain, if any time there's any pain in the knee, just undo what you're doing. And then release both legs straight. And then feet on the floor. Remove the block. We're going to do a simple twist without the block. So knees to the left, twist towards the right. And then come back to center, knees to the right, twist towards the left. And come to center. If you want to take that block, and for Shavasana, put the block across the back in line with the shoulders. So have a little bit of a back bend, or if you want to have the feet in Bakonasana, this is just uncomfortable, then don't bother. Obviously, we want to be comfortable in Shavasana. So wherever you are, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're warm. There is a sense of ease. So if you need to go, you've got 2 minutes. Lengthening the inhale and especially the exhale. allowing the mind to be as quiet and spacious as the body and the breath, to slow down. And finding a place that is quiet and still and at peace. Coming back to a felt sense of that intention at the beginning. Allowing that intention to guide you. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Hari Om. Om Gaganesha. Om Gaganesha. Om Gaganesha. Allow yourself a little bit longer to stay, to enjoy the stillness, the pause, seeing the pauses in your day as an investment for yourself, your body, your mind, times that is set aside to recover and re-energize you, rather than time that takes away from all the things you have to do. Time to nurture yourself. Thank you for practicing this morning. Sushila, sorry we didn't have a chat. Oh, we did, but you weren't there. So we didn't have a chat with you. Namaste, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.